Hi there. It's JP Moery, Observations from the Field. You know, one thing many companies and associations overlook is their sales operation. They know they need a sales department, but they don't spend a lot of time and intention building it the right way. So I got a couple of observations for you that I hope are helpful, because I think you've got to build this first. Because if you don't have this in place, you're not going to have a business for very long. And also, I think it's good to recognize that if you're a technician or a person that's starting a business and you don't have a skills background in sales or business development, don't feel guilty about it. Don't apologize about it, but certainly don't ignore it. This is what you should hire first in your business. And along those lines, sales and branding are the key part of the operation, because if you're not able to get business, you're not going to be able to sustain your operation for very long. So how would you start? First, gather great data about your potential audiences. I'm starting these racing sponsorship efforts now, as you know, and I've been in the association sponsorship area for a long time. And it's all about the right people and the right contact information. If you don't have that, you have very little to start from. Second, how are you going to track things? It's critical. I did this early on in my business because I couldn't keep track of everything. So with all the fantastic ways to keep information, to collect data, whether it's Salesforce or whatever CRM, absolutely spend a little bit of time learning and knowing how to implement that. And then third, what is the script and the narrative? You know, you've built this infrastructure. Why would you just fly by the seat of your pants in terms of the talking points? Here's a good way to kind of draft them. First, identify why other people join your organization or buy your services. Start telling people about that story. Hey, I don't know about you, but here's how company ABC has benefited from us. Number two, give some specific examples of how companies benefited from your help. I mean specifics. This is where associations kind of struggle sometimes because it's too vague. Number three, here are how companies that bought or joined our organization got started and maximized their relationship with us. Why is that important as the third point? Well, here's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be keeping folks from making a mistake. No one wants to make a mistake, and that is what keeps so many sales from happening. People are fearful that they're going to screw up. So we've got to eliminate mistakes and the possibility for the buyer to make a mistake by buying our services or joining our organization. So build that strong sales operation. I guarantee you it will help your company and your association grow.